right, we're starting a new chapter here, and this is called Taking Responsible Action. And the section we're going to start with is making responsible decisions. And I may have repeated this in another video, but that's okay to hear it again. So, should I try out for a school team or seek an after school job? Should I watch a TV special tonight that I've been waiting to see or study for tomorrow's math test? Should I go to the mall with friends this weekend or help my mom clean up around the house? Decisions, large and small, play a continual part of our daily life. And that's what this chapter is about, making these decisions, whether they be minor or major decisions. Making responsible decisions, both minor and major ones, help you achieve goals you set for yourself. As you get older, you'll make a number of major decisions about school, health, work, and marriage. At times, your choice may be to do nothing about a situation or to let someone else decide for you. That's a decision too. So, what influences your decisions? Think about a recent decision you made that turned out well. Did you make the decision yourself? Did you get help? A variety of influences shape your decisions. Some influences are external, like people and things around you. Others are internal and come from your own attitudes and knowledge. Which influences below have played a major part in your decisions? So, family is one of the influences. So, it says here family. Even if they aren't giving you direct input, family members can strongly influence your decisions. Sometimes parents make a decision for you, especially if they feel you aren't ready to make the decisions alone. Why? Because they have more experiences and knowledge than you do. They know that you learn by some mistakes, but it's their responsibility to protect and teach. They continue to offer advice because they don't want you to make mistakes that lead to serious trouble. Okay. Another factor, and it looks like that got cut off a little bit, but it's friends. As you grow older, you may turn to your friends for help with decisions, which is natural. Keep in mind, though, that your friends often have no more experiences or knowledge than you do. Some may want to influence you for their own reasons, such as peer pressure. Their influences can be positive or negative. You can always listen and learn from others, but in the end, you must make your own decisions. Okay, so I gave an example of peer pressure. But maybe they're trying to influence you in a certain way because it benefits them. So you've got to be careful of that. So make sure you're making your own decisions. Okay, the next one they list here is values. And this section is what influences my decisions. So I want you to write that down, what influences my decisions. Make a little section for that, box it in or underline it. And then you're going to write family, friends, values, and then I'll tell you what to write in this one. So values. Many decisions you make are based on your values. As a result, your decisions express your values loud and clear. You're far more likely to make good decisions when you know exactly what your values are and follow them carefully. So I asked a question, what are some examples of values in class? And some people said honesty, trustworthiness, respect, responsibility, diligence, self-discipline, and there are many, many more values. So when it talks about what influences my decisions, the values that I know. Okay, so resources is the next one. In another chapter, we talked about material resources and we talked about human resources. So your decisions are also affected by your resources, such as time. Like if you don't have enough time to do that or enough energy, then that could probably affect your influences on making a decision. Your knowledge, your skills, and money, of course. If you don't have enough money, you probably won't make that decision to buy something. Hopefully you won't if you don't have the money. If you're low on money, do you go to the movies or do you stay home and read or maybe get a Redbox or watch a Netflix movie? If you just got paid from an after-school job, do you use your earnings to buy a new bike or use your skills to repair the bike you already have, which most of you probably will try to repair your own bike. And if that doesn't work, then maybe you might have to get one, but probably look around for a sale or something when it's on sale. Okay, needs. Needs is the next one that you need to write down. People's needs exert a strong influence on their decisions. Basic physical needs are those things essential to your survival, such as food, clothing, and shelter, which you have this written down in your vocabulary notes. So the basic needs that you need are food, clothing, and shelter. But I want you to add to this. I want you to write down emotional needs. Include affection, and it's right here, affection, security and safety, belonging, and achievement. Okay, so you also have emotional needs, affection, security and safety, belonging, and achievement. You also have an intellectual need, and that is the desire to learn and to experience the world around you. That is an intellectual need. And then here is another one, social need. So you should be writing those down. Establishing positive relationships with other people is a social need. So you have the basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter. You have the emotional needs, which include affection, security, and safety, belonging, and achievement. You also have an intellectual need to learn to experience the world around you, and you have a social need. Okay, and the last one is wants, and this one's pretty easy too. Those things you desire, even though they aren't essential, are wants. They also can have a powerful influence over your decisions. Sometimes it's easy to confuse wants with needs. Jamie says he needs a new pair of athletic sneakers because he sees many of his friends buying them. Is this a want or a need? And you probably answered it is a want. That's the end of this lesson here for today.